Hey everyone, my name is Susan. Today I'm going to take you through a quick, approximately 30-minute bands class that involves compound movement. Please make sure that you feel well enough to exercise today. Please make sure you have plenty of water, a clear space. I'm using a long TheraBand. If you don't have a TheraBand, don't worry, you could do this without equipment, or you could use light weights if that works for you. So I'll show you my TheraBand. So of course we're going to focus today on breath work, on spinal mobility, on core stability. So have a great time. Please feel free, if you can't hear my music, to pop in your own music or no music at all, but make sure you can hear yourself breathing. So remember, the SH sound, shh, is very effective in recruiting your transverse abdominals. So I learned this from Sue Hinsman at the Melt Method. The WH sound is a lot less effective. So I encourage you to feel safe breathing, making that SH sound, shh, shh, shh. You can even feel your lower abdominals, your transverse abdominals pull in. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, just take your hand in front of your mouth and gently cough with one hand on your lower abs. And those are your transverse abdominals. So important to recruit those muscles so that you can engage your lumbar spine so you avoid arching your back, especially as you move your legs. All right, here we go. So grab your TheraBand if you have it. If not, no equipment. Fold your TheraBand in half. So it's just this big. Take your feet a little wider than your hips, soft bend in your knees. Take the strap above your head, shoulders down. We take a side bend right, then we bend the knees, we come forward. We come up to the left. And we do it again. So mobilizing your spine to get started. We go to the left and up, one more this way. Side bend, lateral flexion, forward flexion. Starting to think of your spine like a string of pearls. Now the other way. Getting some feedback from where you may feel tight. We go to the right. We come center 2 more times. Rounding, bending the knees. Spreading your toes, feeling grounded on your feet. Last time, we round, we go to the side, and we come up. Now fold your band in half one more time. Hold the very edges of your band, elbows wide to encourage you to keep your shoulders back and down. Look over your cliff. I'll show you from the side. Tip your tailbone under, and we start to move. I take a little lower, little lift. So I'm sending the weight back in my heels, so I'm not loading my knees. I have 2 more. Now I hold it low. I start to pedal through my heels, one at a time. Try not to rock side to side. Think about the verticality of your movement. Your hips go low, your heels go higher, mobilizing your ankle joint. That's it. Feeling your Achilles and your calves. Yes, 2 more times. It's 1, it's 2. Both heels down. Take your hands to your thighs. Then we stand up. I take my thoracic rotation, I come center. Again, I lower, inclined spine, vertical spine, I rotate. Now as you rotate, try not to move your hips. Feel very grounded in your hips. So as you move to the right, pull your left hip back, come center. Think of your body like an X, and your core is your center. So pull your hip back to the right. Option to take it quicker. I lower, I lift, nice, rotate, center. So important to mobilize the spine before you do any sort of exercise. You want to avoid feeling stiff so that you avoid injury, right? So think about all these exercises we do and the benefits of them to feel stronger, to prevent injury, to work on your posture, to get your endorphins going. Yes, we have 1 more. Lower, lift, rotate, center. Now just take a little hang with your strap. So bring your feet under your hips, taking a small roll down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Take a focused breath in. On the exhale, ripple to roll down just about halfway. Let the strap go loose. Let your head be heavy. Let your arms hang. Spread your toes. Feel your lumbar spine getting more space. Take a focused breath in. On the exhale, bend your knees and ripple to roll up very slowly. And we do it again. Take a focused breath in. Exhale, tip your chin down. and then roll down. This time go a little bit further. Maybe your hands are about mid-calf, and just drop your TheraBand. Let your arms hang, let your head hang. Take a focused breath in. On the exhale, see if you can go a little bit lower. Relax the shoulders, take both hands towards the right. Pull your left hip back. Feel like you're making space in your back. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Both hands go to the left. Pull your right hip back. Take your feet a little bit wider. If it's available to you, reach your fingers to the floor, bottoms up. I bend, I stretch. Now remember, if you're struggling to reach the floor, you can just hold on to your shins, or you can always use a block. It's always good to use a prop. Remember, dynamic stretching, avoiding static stretching before your body is warm. I have 4 more. Go 2, go 3, go 4. Now bring your feet back under your hips. Bend your right knee, take your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Your left leg is straight, thoracic rotation in 4. I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. So think your spine moves first, and then your arm follows. So I'm not swinging my arm. Be very careful here. Really rotate from the rib cage each time a little further. 1 more time. Lower. 2, 3. So really use that right hand, pushing it into your right shin to help you. Last time. Lower. 2, 3, 4. We switch sides. So bend your left knee, and here we go on 4 count. Go up. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Really making space in your body, so important. And lower. 2. Nice. 2 more times. Up. 2, 3. Rotate each time more from your rib cage. Yes, last time. It's up. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees, pick up your strap. Rotator cuff. Open your strap to 1 long strap. Take an underhand grip on your strap, feet are hip width apart. Anchor your elbow points into your rib cage. Tip your tailbone under and keep a soft bend in your knees. Lift your chin. I press apart and small release on the beat. So I wrap, small release. I'll come a little closer so you can see me. You want to avoid having your elbows behind you. Yep. You want to squeeze under the armpit so your elbows are not away from your body. You're hugging yourself. Working on your serratus anterior muscle to support the rotator cuff. 2 more times. Now hold it open, little wrap. For 8, go 2, nice, go 3. 4 more, nice, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll it out. And now we step into the band. So remember, you can do this with light hand weights if you don't have a strap. So I step into the strap, my feet are hip width apart. Same rotator cuff exercise. I walk my hands up, my thumbs are up, my fists face in. I roll my shoulders down, my knees are soft. I wrap back and hold. Squeeze and hold. So you have to be very active here, finding the muscles to move your arms. Exhale, shh. You want to avoid letting your wrists externally rotate. So keep those thumbs up, palms face in. A little wrap, little wrap, little wrap. I'll show you from the side. So my abdominal muscles are working hard here to keep my spine vertical. I'm using my breath to engage my core. 4 more. Go 1, go 2, go 3, go 4. Reach away and tap. So a little bicep, a little shoulder. Exhale, inhale. Reach. Try not to move your back. Try not to sway. Now hold it here. It's small band, big press. Reach away, reach away. Strengthening the shoulders and biceps. Now, if your shoulders are sensitive, you're going to stay here. If you want more, you walk your elbows up higher. It's little stretch, little stretch. Keep squeezing under the armpit. So deltoid, serratus muscles, even the muscles of the back. For 8, go 2. Deltoid raise coming in 4. Go 1, 2, 3. Here we go. I lift, I lower. Shh. Exhale up. If you're modifying today, you could always do 1 arm at a time. Try to keep your wrist in front of your elbows. What you want to avoid, I see a lot, is this. No, you want your wrist in front of your elbows. Nice long neck. Lift your chin. Yes, adding a chest press and 2 more counts. It looks like this. I lift, I push, I pull, return, lift, shh, pull, return. I have 4 more. Yep. Working on posture. Yes, 2 more times to the change. Yes, on the next one, we just hold the elbows back and squeeze the back, strengthening the posterior chain. Try not to drop your elbows. 8 more, go 1, 2, 3. Everyone's doing great. 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll it out. Going into tricep. Work your hands further down your strap. Look over your cliff, tip the tailbone under. Now, hold the strap so that you can straighten your arms. If you're unable to straighten your arms, you probably need to work your hands higher up the strap. Roll the shoulders back and down and just lift and hold. Exhale, shh. So again, we're avoiding arching our lower back. I'm engaging my abdominals. I lift and hold. I lift and hold. 2 more to the change. It's 1. Here comes your change. 2 straight arms. I lift, lift, bend, reach, bend, reach. So remember, it's a micro bend, not a big bend. So I'm living in my contraction, right? Find that tricep muscle between your shoulder and your elbow. Shh, you have to breathe. Strengthening the triceps is very beneficial for so many reasons. It actually helps support the muscles around the shoulder. So the more muscles you have working in the arm, the less stress on your shoulder. Up, up, and reach. 2 more times to the change. Up and stretch. Circumduction coming. 1 more time. Hold it here. Reset your position, shoulders back and down. I circle up, back, and around. I'll show you from the side. Up, back, and around. So I'm adding in the muscles of my back to my triceps. Adding on. It's up and around, lift up, hold. Up and around, lift up, hold. We have 4 more and we're out. Go 1 and up. That's it. Go 2 and up. 2 more times. Nice. 1 more time. And find your band. And we will take a stretch. Well done. So take a nice wide grip on your strap. Soft knees, abdominals in. For my friends with a shoulder sensitivity, you're going to pull the strap across the front of your chest. If your shoulders are feeling good today, think of the letter W as you pull your elbows down behind you without arching your lower back. Shh, so tip that tailbone under. What you want to avoid is that. That's incorrect. Try not to let the strap touch your body. Yes, I have 2 more times. Yes, on the next one, just hold it here. And just a little press. Opening those collarbones, working on that external rotation of your shoulder. If you're modifying, you're here. Yes, 8 more. Go 1, 2, 3. 1 more stretch after this. 1, 2, 3. Hold the strap above your head, shoulders down. I take a side bend right. I rotate my rib cage toward the ceiling. I look up at my left hand. I pull the strap apart. I use my left oblique to lift me. Nice. And then I rotate to the left. Rib cage goes toward the ceiling. I look up at my top hand. I pull the strap apart. I use my right oblique to lift me up. And we pop that strap off to the side. Coming onto the floor. Plank preparation. First starting with cat and cow. So my knees are hip width apart. My hands are under my shoulders. Remember, one of the biggest mistakes with cat and cow is that people have their hands way too far out in front, and that puts a lot of stress on the shoulders. So anything, walk your hands in closer to your knees. Take a focused breath in. On the exhale, slowly round your back. So it goes lower back, middle back, upper back, head is last. Take a focused breath in. On the exhale, release lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine, and bring your chest forward. Try not to look up to the ceiling. We do it again. So rounding, try not to bring your shoulders to your ears. Remember, you can always press your fingertips or your hands harder into the floor to literally get your shoulder away from your ear. Take a focused breath in once you're rounded, and then we release lower back, middle back. And on this extension, you almost want to drag your hands towards your knees, bringing your chest forward. So 2 different movements, and remember, of course, it's much harder to round your lower back than it is to round your upper back. Yeah, 1 more time. We're rounding. Shh. And then extending. On the next one, we hold the rounded spine. Exhale, round the spine as best you can. Look between your thighs, pull your shoulders down, and just hinge back towards your heels. Get a big stretch. and then come back to neutral spine. Take your eye gaze to the top of your mat. We do it again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, slowly round your spine. Remember, head goes last. Pull back towards your heels. Get that nice big stretch for your whole back and your shoulders, and then come back. One more time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, slowly round. Shh. Pull back. And then we come back to neutral spine. Engage your toes into the mat. We're moving on. Take a focused breath in on the exhale. Shh. Slip the abdominals in like you're wearing a corset. And we take a little lift with the knees and hold. And then gently lower. Exhale. Shh. So what are the biggest mistakes I see? People look between their thighs. That's one mistake. The other mistake is people slam their knees down onto the mat. Now, the down is just as important as the up. And I'm squeezing under my armpit. I'm engaging my serratus muscle and my transverse abdominals. On the next one, keep your knees up an inch and just little lift, little lift. Just 8 more counts and we are out. Go 1. Nice 2. Keep breathing. 4 more. Nice 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your knees nice and wide. Take your child's pose. Walk your hands away. Remember, there are variations in the child's pose. Feel free to take that. You can put your elbows down, put your fingertips on the top of your back, walk your elbows further away, getting a big stretch for the upper back and the shoulders. Another variation is you can put your head down on the mat or a block and hold the back of your feet and feel that nice relaxation in your lower back and your neck. And then when you're ready, ripple to come up, ripple to roll to come up, moving into a compound movement. So going into a lunge position. So if you feel unsteady, please use a wall for balance. You could have 2 hands on the wall. You can really see me there. Here, my doggy's in the way. You can always have 2 hands on the wall. I'm not going to use a wall. So remember, with lunge, the setup is very important. You want to avoid starting with your feet close together because then you'll be teeter-tottering on a tightrope. So please use your mat as like your navigation system. You can take your feet as wide as your mat. I'm going to send my right leg back first to start. I gently lower my knee to the mat to start. And remember, if you're using the wall, just have your hands on the wall. Relax the shoulders. Think of your upper body in plank. Take your hands to prayer. I lift for 2. I lower. So take this slow tempo move to adjust your position. If you feel like your feet are too narrow, step your right foot out more. Try to make sure your left knee is tracking over your left foot. Squeezing your right butt cheek, very important so that you avoid arching your back. So thighs are working, right? It's a compound movement, both legs. Your abdominals are working and you're working on balance. You want to exhale on the up. Inhale on the down. Really engaging that right butt cheek so you're not overexerting that anterior pelvic tilt. 2 more times. I lift for 2. I lower 1 more time. I hold as low as I can. Remember, if you have any sensitivity, you don't need to go as low. I drop and hold. I drop, stay still. I drop and hold. I drop and hold. So I'll show you from the front. Drop and hold. I have 4 more. Go 2. Go 3. That's it. Now hold as low as you can and wrap in adduction using your inner thigh. Yes, we have 6 more. Go 1, 2. That's it. 3 more. Go 1, 2, 3. Find center. New movement. I hinge my body forward. I come up to vertical spine. I lower my hips. I lift my hips. So 2 different spinal positions. Inclined spine, vertical spine. I lower, and I lift on the beat. I hinge, vertical spine. So notice, my knees are never straightening. I hinge, then vertical spine, lower, lift, look forward. Spread the toes on your front foot, right? Especially if you have a bunion. Think about the importance of that big toe. I have 2 more. Working both legs, offset loading. So good for the brain, right? 1 more time, we hold the hinge position. So loading that front glute. Option to reach your arms forward as you pull in. So it's like your right toe is floating on the floor. right? If you're using the wall, you could just hold on to the wall. Otherwise, we're pulling in. Now try to keep that left knee very bent. And we go a little quicker. Pull in, get low and long. Option to take your right foot off the floor. Get that heart rate up for 8. Go 2, that's it, go 3. 4 more, that's go 1, 2, 3. Hold that hinge position. Just bring your right foot in so you're going to your crouch. So I'm no longer in a lunge. Keep that left right heel up. Come all the way down as low as you can. Yes. Now take your arms behind your back. Triceps, compound movement, little lift, and a bend reach. Bend reach as you lift. Crouch is very functional position, right? Bending, using your legs, using your core, now using your triceps. 8 more, go 1, go 2, that's it, go 3, 4 more, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Intermission, coming to your straight arm plank. Hold it here, bring knee to opposite wrist. Working your core stabilizers and your obliques. Yes, 4 more. Go 1, 2, 3. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Take your hands wider. Push-ups down in 1, 2, 3. Lift. Try not to lock out your elbows. If I'm modifying today, I could always come onto the front of my thighs. I could even keep my shins down. Yes, take your hands wide. So it takes it out of your shoulders and puts it into your chest. 2 more times. 1, 2, lowest. Last time, I hold as low as I can. Little press for 6. Go 1, go 2, that's it. 3, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I take a child's pose. Well done. Grab a sip of water if you need it. And we go to lunge on side 2. Are we ready, team? So remember, the setup is very important. Take your feet wide as your mat. This time your left leg goes back. Gently lower your left knee to the floor. This time you're squeezing your left butt cheek as you come up for 2 and lower. So you want to avoid that interior pelvic tilt. And take the slow tempo to adjust your back foot. Working both legs. Spreading your toes on your front foot. 2 more times. And lower. 1 more time. I hold as low as I can. I drop and hold, your isometric hold. So feel a length in the back leg, working your front thigh and your front glute. Yeah, 4 more times. Go 1, that's it. Go 2. Go 3. Woo, hold it here, just wrap your left thigh in, wrap in for 8. Yes, adduction, using your inside thighs. 4 more counts. Go 1, 2, 3. Now find center. Hands back and prayer, elbows high to keep your shoulders back. I hinge forward. I come up to vertical spine. I lower my hips. I lift my hips on the beat. I hinge. Vertical spine. Lower. Lift. Remember, you could do this against the wall if you're modifying. I hinge. I lower. Lift. So if you're modifying, as you hinge, you're going to bend your elbows. And as you lower your hips, you have straight arms. So think of your upper body in plank, right? Ears over shoulders, over hips. That is your plumb line. Yes, we have 4 more. We have 3 more. Yes, we have 2 more. On the next one, we're going to just hold that hinge. Option to reach your arms forward as I tap and reach. So think of your body as being very long, keeping your front knee bent. I tap. I have 4 more, and then we take it up if you want to. It's just an option. Now take it up. Pull in. Pull in. Make sure your right knee is bent. Get your left toe back. Nice long and lean body. 4, 8. Go 2. Get that heart rate up. Yes, 4 more. Go 1, 2, 3. Hold it here. Bring your left toe in. Left heel is up. Come all the way down into your crouch. Take your arms behind you. It's little up. Little up. Spread the toes on your front foot. Now at that bend stretch of the arms. Triceps and legs. Back and legs. So good for you, right? 8 more. Go 1. Go 2. We're almost there, team. Go 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're out. sip of water if you need it, and we'll move on to our back. When you're ready, join me and we'll practice our breath work. Lay on your back. Actually, before you do that, find your TheraBand. Fold it in half once. Leave it next to you. So my knees and feet are hip width apart. I walk my heels in closer to my fingertips. I rest my hands on my abdomen. My thumb is on my bottom rib. My ring finger is on my hip bone. As I breathe, inhale through the nose. Exhale, shh. I imprint my spine. Inhale through the nose, close your eyes. Exhale, shh. Now the key here is to disengage your gluteal muscles. So try not to squeeze your butt as you exhale. Imagine you have a little grape under your lower back and you're trying to crush that little grape. So inhale through the nose, exhale shh through the mouth. Make this connection between your breath, your transverse abdominals, and your lumbar spine. So as you exhale, the space between your ribs and your hips is getting smaller, and you're making space in your lumbar spine. Think of it as your neurocore, your breath, the front and back of your body, all having this intense marriage, working together to protect you. Sending oxygen to the muscles, also helping relieve tension out of your face and neck as you breathe. So important. We have one more breath, and then we start to move. On the next one, lift your legs tabletop, give your legs a gentle shake. Your toes are slightly higher than your knees, your feet are floppy, your legs are floppy, and we take 2 breaths here. So I inhale through my nose, exhale, shh, without using my glutes. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhale, shh. Now I start to move, I reach my right thigh bone forward, I pull it back. Then I reach my left thigh bone forward, pull it back. So think about your leg being very heavy, right? So your legs are your leg muscles are not working. It's your abdominals that are orchestrating the movement. Now close your eyes if you feel your back is arching or any discomfort in your lower back. You need to focus more on your imprint. How do you do that? You have to breathe, shh, and you can make the range of motion smaller. So really work on your technique with closed eyes. Yeah. On the next one, hold your legs tabletop. Find your strap. Remember, it's folded in half. I want you to hold your strap shoulder width apart and pull the strap apart so you feel your shoulder blades melt into the floor. If you don't have a strap, you can just hold your arms above your head and press your shoulder blades back into the floor. Just the arms move. I take a focused breath in. On the exhale, I reach my arms back. I come up. So notice I'm not pulling behind my ears. If I reach my arms back too far, I will arch my back. I want to protect my spine. I want to use my abdominal muscles. 2 more breaths. So shoulder stabilization and core. On the next one, we add the legs. It looks like this. I reach my right thigh bone forward. I pull it back. So notice I'm not straightening my legs. I'm not touching the floor. Exhale. Shh. So as the arms and the legs move away from the center of your body, they become a heavy load. And I'm pulling the strap apart to the point where I'm shaking, stabilizing my shoulders. Yep, I have 2 more times. Shh. I have 1 more time. Shh. Now take a moment. Just rest the strap on your shins. Make a small circle on your back one way, and then the other way. Put your feet down, fold your strap in half 1 more time. Take the strap on your shins, let your feet dangle. Next exercise. I lengthen, tap my shins. Reach away and tap. Now again, think about your spine. As you lengthen your legs, if you feel your back arching, the angle of your legs when you straighten them will be more vertical. Now if this is enough for you, you keep your head on the floor. If you want more, you tuck your chin to your chest and come into your mid-back curl. Yes, we have 6 more. Exhale, shh, use your breath. Lengthen and bend. That's it. 3 more times. Go 1, go 2, go 3, and take a moment. Take a hug in. Next, take the strap, hold the ends of your strap, Put it behind the middle of your head. Please try not to have it on your neck. Elbows are high and wide. Lay down on your back. Feel your elbows on the floor. Lift your legs tabletop. So feel that gorgeous external rotation of your shoulders. Take a focused breath in. Tuck your chin to your chest. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And bring your knees a little bit further away. And we slowly bicycle. Reach to one thigh and then to the other. So notice I'm leading with my sternum, the middle of my chest, and my elbows are in my periphery. Now we take it quicker. I switch. So let your head be heavy in your strap to protect your neck. Lengthen, hold. So there's an implied pause in the middle. Keep going. Yes, 8 more, we're out. Go 2, 3, 4 more. Yes, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're out. Well done. Amazing, amazing. We'll take a quick stretch and you're done. So if you want to shut the music off, turn your volume down, that's fine. Just take a moment, lay on your back, take a Shavasana. And then if you want to stretch, open your TheraBand to one more strap. Place it around the bottom of your right foot. It's important when you stretch that you avoid rounding your shoulders, so you can anchor your elbows into the floor. Make sure your shoulders are flat as you point and flex your foot in the band. You can always bend your left knee if you feel tight. Then hold the flexed foot, bring your leg closer to your heart, make a small circle on the ceiling, and then reverse that circle. Now if your left knee is bent, straighten that leg, open your right leg to the right, feel your inner thighs, push through the heel, try to keep your left hip down, and then carefully come center, straighten your leg more, try to keep reaching your toes to your shin, and just cross the midline of the body for your IT band stretch, the stretch everyone hates. And then try to draw your toes closer to your left shoulder without letting your right hip come off the floor. And come center, put your left foot in, remove the right foot. Again, organize your band so your shoulders are flat. Point and flex your foot, mobilizing that ankle joint. Hold the flexion, draw your leg in closer. Make a small circle on the ceiling so you're just stretching out the back of the leg. Feel that length behind the knee. Then reverse that circle. Then open the leg to the left for your inner thigh stretch. Keep your right hip down. Carefully come center, cross the midline. Draw the toes closer to your right shoulder without letting your left hip come off the floor. Come center, join both straps together in the left hand and use the strap to pull you up to seated. And my friends, you are all set. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you in the next